It's Griot, let's go. It doesn't snow in Florida, can't even touch the border. I'll be damned if I drown inside of this hot water. Check every bruise and feeling, I'm touching every ceiling. Make major moves and killing, invest in bold predictions. I see the hate and tension, yet I rebuke the masses. Uplift the poor, the bastards, widows and hungry classes. Pain through my tinted glasses, you hear the lightning clashing. Now it is time for action, now it is time for action. Little satisfaction to ease the tension that's rising. Deeply rooted hate programming that we can't escape. Spray it in our face, but you ain't taste the mace. It's trapped in violence, hard to figure out what's inside us. I'm trying to move forward and carry on the torch. Marching for conviction, kneeling just to send a message. It's hard nowadays, but they gon' get it. If not, then yo in 2020, yo we with it. We ain't worried about a thing, cause we armed up. We marching side by side and everybody ride with us. And I be
What's up,
knowing
everybody?
that
It's
y'all
your boy
mad
Griot.
folk.
Welcome back to
I'm
Griot's Word, episode 2 of season 2. Today we have a couple of special guests. I'll let them introduce themselves.
What up, what up? I am Mike Lake, one half of the Port Podcast.
Steve Cash Moneybags, aka the Fitness Daddy, and sir, you are a third.
1/3, I am 1/3. Sorry. Shout out to CP34.
Fuck you too, Mike.
My bad.
So we got the whole podcast in here. Today we're gonna start off with the Gorilla Glue girl. As you can see, so the story I heard was that she used Gorilla Glue, but she was really meaning to use Gorilla Snot. So she made a mistake. Regardless, if you put something in your hair, me personally, I feel like you should read the label, like entirely, to know what you put in your hair. But it was, to me, it was a stupid mistake. But at the end of the day, I still feel kind of sorry for her. I can't help that.
No, I'm gonna keep. I feel bad for. I like what you called her, the Miss Triple G, Gorilla Glue girl. Yeah, I like Miss Triple G. I do feel bad for. Then that's better than Double OG.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, I do. I feel bad for her for the situation though. Like it's really sad, and I feel like her ignorance. She really paid for her ignorance for this one.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Ignorance.
Time served on this
Ignorance
one.
isn't always bliss.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Shit.
I'd never heard of this here. This Gorilla
Gorilla
Snot.
Snot?
I never heard of it. Never seen this. Also, I've been bald for quite a few years now, so maybe that's why.
I use it in my beautiful locks. If y'all want to go get some, y'all can go get some.
Endorsement.
Plug.
Right?
There we go. So,
Wow.
all right. So, as soon as you use this, when you heard about she used Gorilla Glue, did you make that connection that's what she actually meant?
Absolutely not. I will say this though. My barber put me onto this. I had no idea, like, you know what I'm saying? If he would have just been like, use Gorilla Glue, you know what I'm saying? Say he would have messed up the wording, I'll probably be in the same situation. Because going into a store, I don't know what the fuck this shit is.
I tell you what, I bet you won't be. You know why? Because they're not in the same aisle. You're not gonna find Gorilla Glue in the hair product aisle, and you're not
all the
gonna
way
find
in
this.
the hardware aisle.
All right, though. That's a whole nother side of
She
the
has
story.
She has something called Gorilla Spray.
Gorilla Glue spray, yeah.
She has
It
to.
was this in the spray format.
She has to know. Well, I guess you can't say what people have to know.
She said she got kids, so I'm assuming maybe she got a husband. And maybe she talked to a friend and said you could use this, and she mixed it up. I don't know.
I don't see it.
I
I
don't
don't
see
see the mistake only because you're grown.
So
Like at some
so
point, you would be like, yo, this don't feel like what I'm trying to use.
think about
No, if it's spray, you just spray real quick. Like
This
what you
ain't
mean
even
don't
spray.
feel?
Like what she was trying to
No,
use.
that's,
that's
clearly
completely
these two are different. She uses another spray, like a spray on. So when she went
Yeah,
from
she
one
said she
spray
ran out. She
to
said she
another
ran out.
spray. So I'm sure that spray don't look like this here neither. I think she. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck to think. I try my best to rationalize this as much as I possibly could. You know what I'm saying? I mean, as a kid, we probably all fell asleep with gum in our mouth and had gum in our hair when we woke up in the morning. I know I did plenty of times as a child.
I never had hair, like always low cut, but I feel your pain.
I
bro.
just don't think a black woman, because think about how women are with their hair.
Yeah, they read.
I
They
don't see that she would purposely do that.
She wasn't in a pinch. It wasn't a time crunch. It wasn't like, oh man, I gotta
She
get
did
ready.
say she was in a time crunch.
Like I gotta get ready right now. She was on the way to somewhere.
She was on the way to somewhere, and she didn't have something else, so she said she had to use something at the moment. So that's why she expected to use it and then wash it out as soon as she got home.
That's rough. That's rough, man.
All right, this is what I do think.
I had a good laugh though.
I think that she thought she could wash it out. I think that she believed that she could put this in her hair
And then
quickly,
just wash it out.
come back home. It might take a couple washes. She said she tried 15 times. I think she might have known the possibility of what could have happened, but she didn't think it would be that severe.
Yeah.
That's what
I
that
can see
makes
that.
sense.
I can see
because I
that.
refuse to believe that you just have this Gorilla spray glue and you have no idea what it's used for. You've had to come across it at some point. It's in your house, for God's sake.
Yeah, you had already bought it and used it on something else, so it was in your house. You know how
Or maybe her
Gorilla
kids.
Glue get down.
I'm not sure how old her kids is, or if she got a husband, or whatever the case is, or a man, or whatever the case is.
This here ain't no joke.
I don't think she
ain't
got a
putting this
husband.
on nothing of mine that need to be taken apart.
I don't even want to put it on my hand, bro. Like,
That's what I'm saying. Like, nah, man.
If she got a husband, her ring wasn't known, so maybe that's what she meant. Her husband should have Gorilla glued the ring on her finger. Maybe that happened. Maybe that should happen. If she is married.
now, you know she ain't gonna let that happen. She'll put it in her hair, but you know she ain't gonna let him do that to her hand. Ain't that crazy? That's crazy, right? So
Talk about it.
another thing that people were talking about, or I guess I saw a lot of negative feedback.
Stop for that shit spray out.
Hell yeah. I saw a lot of negative feedback because she
Glue your
raised
hat on.
$15,000, or people donated $15,000 to her.
I don't know why she would be receiving that negative feedback. I mean, people have GoFundMe for all types of things all the time. Like, and honestly, I don't think there's anything wrong with her asking for one. She had to have surgery, for God's sakes. Which I'll have to look it up and get the doctor name.
It came out good. She didn't lose all her hair.
Right, it came out. It went well.
Yeah,
it went
plastic
well.
surgeon hooked her up.
But yeah, I'm not faulting her for having to GoFundMe for help for that. Like, people need help.
Yo.
For almost anything these days.
If anything, I'm faulting the people that sent money in because you decided. I ain't even gonna fault you. Spend your money on what you choose to spend your money on. Everybody else do it. If you want to send money to her, hey, good on you. Good Samaritans for at least trying to help and showing that you care because she needed that positive feedback. Because she got hella negative feedback. So
For all the laughing I did, I probably should have sent about $5. 'Cause I was like when the first happened, the shit was so damn funny. I didn't know it got that bad to where it was like, okay, really, I got to go to the hospital and shit. And then I was like, okay, the jokes is over. But,
Yeah, I agree.
but in the initial, man,
I'm not mad at anyone that sent her money. I mean, hell, if I'm ever in a sticky situation and I need help, hopefully someone will bail me out.
GoFundMe is an interesting scenario too because you do say why you want it, and then people also understand that once you get the money, you can do whatever you want with it.
Yeah.
Initially, it was stated to help her get the surgery, but the guy who did it pro bono. So travel don't cost $15K. Now what? Just pain and suffering, I guess.
They didn't know she was going that route prior.
I know,
They didn't know.
I know the people didn't know. I'm not faulting her or the people. I'm just saying, think about the evolution of it. Oh yeah, I'll donate to help her out. Oh, now she don't need the help. Well, the money already gone. Keep it for your pain and suffering kind of thing.
I mean, if you, I always had the policy: if I give somebody money, I don't even want it back.
Yeah, no, it's you.
You know what I'm saying? It was something I could give. So hopefully that's the mindset that the people that gave money had.
I don't think anybody was mad, and I don't think anybody expected it back. It's just the naysayers that are going to try to turn it into something else. Like, oh, she didn't use it for what it was asked for. It's like, once you got it, it's yours. Maybe pay it forward to somebody else who need more help or something else, like the doctor did for her.
Hopefully
and it's Dr. Michael Obing.
Hopefully no one else copies and pastes this situation to their life, and this it never happens again. I think this was a life lesson for us all.
Stupid.
Ladies, please
Read your
research and read everything that you are putting in your body and the products you use on your skin and your hair, especially our queens. Please.
And you started to go there and about the whole, especially it's honestly you're a black woman and really you putting wild shit in your hair. Like, you should know of all people. You should know.
Yeah.
So that's a little disappointing. Do better than that, please. I beg of you.
Did y'all feel a kind of way about the people that were saying it's an embarrassment to us that this like it was a whole Twitter threads of people talking like damn, this shit embarrassing us. Like, why you out here being dumb, essentially? Did y'all feel a way about it?
I feel like people that say stuff like that are embarrassing us.
They're the embarrassment.
Right, because you instantly put somebody, you put them on a pedestal to a point where you make it seem like they represent us. Mm-hmm. No, they.
Because it wasn't a black issue. She messed up. It's all on her.
Issue, yeah.
Because honestly, that could have easily happened with a white girl too. Yeah. It's the same thing. Like she might have wanted like. So it's not like because you're black, but honestly, but we know how black women care about their hair and how our mothers and our sisters do their hair. That's why I say you of all people should know. But if it was all an honest accident, was thinking I can just wash it out that simple, that could have been made easily by a white woman. Yeah. In my opinion. I think so.
Yeah, I agree. I didn't think it was a racial thing at all until I saw the threads popping up and the conversation being had, and I was just like why all the wins and the L's gotta speak on behalf of our entire race? Like she messed up on her own. I felt nothing about that on the racial level until y'all started talking about it.
Yeah, on this topic, I think we all should stick together.
It's very simple. Very simple. I agree with you, bro.
The stick paste bars.
I didn't realize.
That was accident.
That's how clever it is. It just
I didn't realize.
So
this man's stupid.
The last thing when it comes to this topic, she said that she was going to sue Gorilla Glue. Now I know how people feel when it comes to this situation, but in the past, there have been people that have went into McDonald's, wasted hot coffee on themselves, and because in the policy it doesn't say the coffee is hot, please be careful, don't waste on skin, they got away with millions of dollars. And this is something that has happened in the past on multiple issues. Why they put signs out in stores when the floor is wet, slippery, don't walk here,
there's a name
because someone sued them. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people are mad that she's willing to sue or trying to sue, right? This is how I feel about it. I talked about this on your show last week when I talked about Eat the Rich. People were saying, oh, we want to cancel celebrities. The very same celebrities that actually reach out and give back to their communities. I have no remorse to big companies, and I do that for a reason. These big companies underpay the individuals that work for them. These big companies, these CEOs are on beaches living their best life with their wives and their kids, and they don't care about you. So if somebody happens to have the luck to sue them, go for it. Because these rich white people and these billionaires and owners and millionaires don't care about you. So, baby girl, sue away. I hope you get away with 20 mil. I hope for the rest of your days, you, your kids, and your family have nothing to worry about. That's just how I look at it. They don't care about us, so why should we care about them?
No, I agree. When you put it that way, I do agree. Because at first I was on the fence. So, all right, I'll tell you what. I actually agree with what you said, but I still think it's foolish for her to try to sue. Foolish only because I think that makes you look silly as hell. You put glue in, ma'am, if we have to tell you not to put glue in your hair. As an adult, you're not a child. You are playing with glue. And so now we have to treat you like a child and tell you all the things not to use it for and hope we cover everything. Like, that's crazy. Don't put it on your hand to peel off the fake little skin like you used to do when you was a kid. That's Gorilla Glue. Don't mash it between your fingers because it's not going to come apart because this is Gorilla Glue. Don't do X, Y, Z and then end it with because it says Gorilla Glue. That is redundant, and we have no more faith in the common sense of adults.
Mm-hmm. We just had how many people run up on the Capitol?
Yeah.
How many conspiracy theories going left and right?
Treat that like that was the Philadelphia Stairs in Rocky.
So last week I talked to a homeboy, right? And me and him was talking, and there's a couple people I'm upset at right now. And my homeboy said, stop putting faith and holding people to standards. And you know, it makes sense because I'll sit here and I'll go crazy thinking about stuff, right? And be like, why? Like, you know what I'm saying? What? I don't be understanding, like, my common sense, somebody else's common sense ain't the same.
Facts.
And then when you hold somebody to a certain standard, they usually always gonna fail you. Because they're human, you know what I mean? There's gonna come a situation where somebody is going to do something that you wasn't up to your standard, and then you're gonna feel some type of way because they failed you.
Right.
So I'm not about to be upset, bro.
I wouldn't be upset if she got off.
I'm literally rooting for her because we had a kid on the ship who used to walk around like a T-Rex.
Like making joking?
No.
No, that's how he really was.
He got to the ship and he was so upset that he was on the ship and he just couldn't handle it. So he would purposely walk around like a T-Rex. I'm talking about for a year and a half. And when people, I'm serious.
I'm trying not to laugh. I'm trying not to laugh, man.
For a year and a half, he'd be like, we be in the galley and he'd be walking through. He'd be like, "Arr!" So like high-ranking officers, we'd be like, "Bro, what is wrong with you?" They ended up putting him out the military, and this kid is making 100% disability. Because he acted crazy. And I sit there and I think to myself, I'd be like, I could never in my life do something like that. Like me, my pride, my sense of, like I can't do it.
I would just work. Just fucking, man, just put me somewhere.
But then when I think about it,
He got it.
he finessed the system.
Yeah.
Cause we'll go to work, right? And the stuff we put, I'll get to it later.
T-Rex,
the stuff we put up with, bro, right, would drive you insane. And most people can't take it. That's why you got so many military members going through stuff because it's a lot sometimes.
I like this T-Rex dude. I like him.
Yeah.
No, this is great.
Like I'm serious.
You should get him on the show.
I didn't talk to this kid. Like I had a couple interactions and then, people that work with him, they told me it's like, nah, bro, he just faking it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So you came into the mix and he was already T-Rexed out.
When I still watched with him one time and he was not like that.
He was just chilling.
His arms was dangling.
And then one day I seen him walking. I'm talking about his wrist was, and he stomping around the galley, bro. Arr, like what is you doing? Like that's
Is he black? Is he black?
White kid, man.
Oh man.
But I can't be mad at it. Like I was
Oh, my
upset when I
God.
found out about it, but then I was like, what am I mad for? And then I started thinking, if I was to run around the boat, right? People know me. So if I was to run around the ship on all fours like a bear, somebody would stop and be like, get your dumb ass up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they would know I ain't crazy. But there are people that have chances to finesse the system. I'm not mad at them. Trump.
Man, that's just hilarious.
Get your dumb ass up.
Trump is finessing the system
Trump
right now.
finessed the hell out of the system, yeah.
System was totally finessed.
And Congress, you are letting them. I'm sorry, y'all letting me down. Republicans, I hope none of y'all win again next time y'all go through an election. Shout out to Mitt Romney, by the way. Thank you for at least speaking up and trying to do the right thing. And the 6 that's with you.
What we need, like 6 more, 7 more? Was it 14 or 17?
I thought it was 17.
17, my bad.
Yeah, so hopefully somebody will get it together, man. I sent out a tweet to AOC, Omar, and 2 other people with Mitt Romney, and I asked her, I said, please get it together, because that's if he gets away with this, I can't be mad at anybody that commits a crime.
Yeah. Any type of crime?
This man committed an insurrection and people died. Mm-hmm. I can't be mad at anybody for committing a crime.
Because I'm putting in work this afternoon.
Hey man, do your thing.
I appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? Like I can't be mad. Like we talked about earlier. Standards. Mm-hmm. If the standard is this, then you should nobody should be able to get away from a standard just because of a status or wealth. Mm-hmm. So if he gets away with this, and I see somebody down the street going in somebody's house, at this point, anarchy. Trump, I can't be mad at you.
Trump rules.
Trump rules. I can't be mad at you. So if you want to show that you are together and you have this under control, him and all the supporters and followers that was up there at the Capitol need to be charged. Period.
Facts. I agree.
Fully agree.
Facts, brother.
So, getting into this next topic, OnlyFans.
Hyped.
What you think?
I think it's a great lucrative thing. I don't think nothing wrong with it. If you can finesse people into giving you money for things that you're doing, why not do it? I mean, what you thinking about getting one or something?
Nah, I'm too big, bro. When I lose like.
No, you're not.
It's a space for you too.
Mike, tell him, Mike, that's a space.
Space for me ain't where I want to be.
I'm trying to tell him.
Tell him. No, for real, tell him, Mike.
Like I got intimate knowledge.
You do.
It's a space for everybody, man. It's a space for all kind of nonsense on there, and positive things too.
Because you got the OnlyFans.
I don't have OnlyFans, no.
I'm sorry, real quick. Before we continue, are we going? Your show is about truth, right?
Yes.
So you want to see?
Nothing but the truth.
So you don't got to.
Guy,
Nigga, I found your OnlyFans, nigga. You got your fucking feet out. I seen your foot in fucking pudding, nigga. I seen your toe in pudding. I seen it, nigga. You know what I'm talking about?
Slim, right?
Yeah, like I seen it. So you're gonna say a lot. I seen your fucking toe in some pudding, my nigga. Next to the fucking, all next to the ring light, capturing nice
How long you watch?
lighting.
How long do you
Now
watch?
I was like, oh, this nigga Mike foot. I know your foot, nigga. This shit. Oh, right, got a big
know
black
his
nail.
foot. Hold on,
Because he got a
man.
black nail on that shit. I
What
used to
is
make fun
going
of him. And I seen your toe in the fucking pudding trying to sell the pictures, nigga. So stop lying. We gonna be on this show. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm wilding right now, but I don't.
Nah,
I
man,
thought we
it's
came
fine.
in your show to tell the truth.
Tell the
and
truth.
I'm getting mad at him for fucking lying.
How much they charge?
So how much you got paid,
I swear to God, I
nigga?
don't have an OnlyFans.
Now you don't. All right. So that wasn't your foot in the pudding. It wasn't your toe in the pudding.
I promise to God it wasn't me,
okay,
bro.
okay, it wasn't him in the pudding. All right, my bad. Anyway, he gonna lie. So let's talk about OnlyFans for real, then, since he gonna lie about it.
All right, so I watched
Fucking
I
idiot,
think it was
bro.
on MSNBC. They had like a little special this week, right?
Right.
And I don't knock nobody for what they do, so hey. But my feelings for OnlyFans have always been the same. You got free porn, so why am I gonna go to average chick down the street to watch her do what she do, right? And then as I was watching this show, they were getting upset at celebrity. Mm-hmm. Oh, what's her name?
Cause she fucked the money
Bella,
game up.
Bella Thorne.
Yeah. I remember that.
So they got mad at Bella Thorne because she came in, and of course she wasn't even showing no news. And she got a 1 million in one day.
She was finessing. She was promising salacious pics for a certain dollar amount, and because she was already famous, she can leverage it up as much as possible. Send me 50, I'll send you a nice salacious pic, and then it was just something regular. So people start complaining.
Should you be able to? Can't you? Isn't that like false advertisement then?
That's essentially what people was complaining, saying like, you promised me more and you just gave me normal. I could see these on your IG. That was the main complaint.
I would have to see what she said to get people over there, because if you say, if you pay for this service, you're going to get to see XYZ, and you don't see XYZ, then I understand how someone could be upset and would want to sue because you've just been duped. But also in the same breath, if you're that thirsty and you're paying for it, like, is she really fault it? I'll have to see exactly what she said.
I can't fault it.
She got the money. She got paid.
Even if she said, I'm going to show you this, that, and the third, right? If you that much of a creep, you know what I'm saying? Because there's some weirdos in this world. You that much of a creep where you willing to pay $20+ to go see this chick to see her nude.
$9.99.
$9.99. That's how much? $9.99. Then whatever you got is what you got. She gave you what she was gonna give you. You can't even be mad. Women's rights. I'm with it.
Yeah, man, you can't force her to show her body. You can't. Matter of fact, you can't sue someone into showing their body. I guess they would maybe just want the money back. I'm not mad at her for finessing. She finessed.
I'll tell you where the game got fucked up at, though. To speak on behalf, and I'm playing right in the Steve stupid ass joke. To speak on behalf of the OnlyFans workers, they were mad because
don't say they. You can say we.
Shut up. As workers, as a lot of them being sex workers and people that aren't celebrities that are trying to make money, they were levied with price wall limits by OnlyFans, the company, because of what Bella Thorne did. She made her bread, got out the game, and essentially was like, I know I fucked up the game, but hey, I got mine and I'm cool. And now these people who was using this avenue to try to come up, it'd be like us as podcasters if all of a sudden the celebrities in the podcast game started using their power to then force people like Anchor to charge us. And now we got to pay the charges that we may or may not be able to afford, but we basically bear the brunt of what she did. And that's why people were mad at her. So the OnlyFans workers are like, what the fuck? Like, she was already famous and she made out with the bread that she got. And now we can't do what we got to do. So we can't be mad at her as consumers. Yeah, if dudes is creeps, take them for everything they got. Promise a titty and send them just to areola. I don't know. Like, do you? But I could see how the workers would be like, yo, what the fuck? Like you really messing up the landscape out here on some celebrity famous shit.
Go get a job. I'm just playing.
I mean, I'm not a sex worker.
I'm not gonna judge nobody. Do your thing. If you want to show a titty or two, go. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing. My thing is though,
You really make some money if you show a titty of 3. Imagine a bitch had 3 titties on OnlyFans.
that's that creep
You'll
shit.
finesse the system.
That's that creep.
Total Recall in this bitch.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Total Recall.
Yeah.
You know the movie. You never seen Total
I'm a
Recall?
sci-fi fan.
I seen it. You talking about the old one or the new one?
The old one.
No, I ain't
never
seen the old
The
one. I
titties
saw
was
the
in
new
both.
I didn't know there was new Total Recall.
Yeah, they remade it.
Oh, I'm gonna have to look into that.
one.
Yeah. It's alright.
All right, cool. I'm gonna check that out then.
Just watch the old one.
But
all right, yeah.
If you are a part of the OnlyFans game, man, get your money. We ain't gonna hate on you. Do your thing.
Would you support anybody? You follow anybody on
I'm
OnlyFans?
kind of hating on the consumers
Absolutely
a
not.
little bit. I'm kind of hating on the consumers a little
So you don't
bit.
want to make
I'm
no
hating
money.
on consumers
Shut
every
up.
day.
I'm not playing into this nonsense.
I'm not with consumerism when it comes to certain stuff.
Your toe was in a vanilla pudding with a caption said "tasty," my nigga. I seen it. My homegirl sent it to me. Say, "Hey, is this your man, Mike?" I
the fuck you
recognize
did.
the black ass toe. I was like, "Yeah, that's him."
As soon as you see it, yeah, that's him.
Nah, I seen him. I seen the toe, nigga. You're a nasty nigga. But
Anyway, the consumer side of it, on the sex side, it is a bit weird to me because paywalls aren't that new or different. People will pay for what they want to see. You go to a strip club, you pay for pussy or whatever you do you. I don't participate, and that's kind of where I sit back and just go. I mean, if you got it,
well,
I
yeah,
guess.
because that's what he started. He's not judging. People spend their money where they want to spend their money.
Yeah,
I'm saying I'm judging is what I'm saying.
I'm not. I can't judge. I ain't gonna judge because when I got back from Japan, I went to was it Palladium
That sound right.
in DC.
Oh, I thought you meant around here.
The homeboy, the first thing he did was he took me to the strip club, bro. I took $2,000 out that I had saved up. And
Look at the look in his eye.
I went ham with it. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
you-
And I'm from
that's
Atlanta,
what you-
so
that's what you did with your Camaro money.
nah, bro. I never do that.
Oh, all right.
I'm grown now.
This was set aside money. That way.
Yeah, this
It wasn't
this,
on- it wasn't
this
your
is back
Camaro
when I was
money.
23 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I
I was
see.
young. I wasn't. My head wasn't on straight.
But it's different to me with strip clubs though, because at least in a strip club you getting
A lap dance.
you get interaction. Yeah, you get
How you
interaction.
felt when you let that 2K fly?
I felt like it was worth every penny.
The look on your
Every
face.
penny.
How you throw it? Let me kind of see your form.
Bro, I'm talking about. I was smacking the
Oh,
hole with the shit.
like you was throwing cards on the table.
Hell yeah.
You feel like Tristan Thomas?
Man, yes. I was in a whole new world when I went. The hottest strip club in DC at the time. I don't know about now, but
All right.
that was the spot.
There's probably still stories about you in there from that night.
Nah,
You don't think
Nah.
there's not
Your
stories
bitch ain't on the
still?
wall or nothing.
nah.
Oh, you got kicked out. You're not allowed back in there. What you do? What else you do? You had a wild night. I'm not allowed back in there. They banged me. What else happened that night, man? You sound like you had a great time.
I plead the fifth. Plead the fifth. Finger got lost at one point.
Oh yeah, finger got lost. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. Sometimes finger gotta get lost every now and then.
Sometimes it get lost.
Like your toe did not put it, my nigga, when you said
That
taste.
never
I seen
happened.
it. You nasty
It never
nigga.
happened.
But anyways,
This shit has I don't even know where you get this shit
It
in
was
your head
vanilla
from.
pudding too.
it
Wasn't
was vanilla pudding.
I don't even know where you get the shit in your head from, bro. This
Selling
shit
feet-
lives in your head.
Selling
space.
fucking feet pictures. Feet pictures selling ass. Nigga, yeah, you wild.
Oh shit.
First thing he told you, hey, there's a space for you in this country. Hey, there's a space for you.
for you. Yeah, he knew
No,
exactly
you ain't
like-
gotta do anything. There's space. Let me tell you to do what you gotta do. You got something you playing like. No, look at him, little weird ass nigga.
He was he's a
Anyways.
fucking idiot, bro.
All right.
What you got going on, man?
You forgot where he was going after
Nah, man.
OnlyFans.
So I didn't know this, and I'm mad that I had this in the lineup like it is Little People.
Oh, all right. Depending on where we going.
I'm not going there. So you,
Calm down,
Depending on
bro.
where we going, because
Calm down.
yeah, because now we on my alley.
so my barber. Shout out to the homie. Thank you for the cut. D Snig, if y'all know him, holla at him. He can definitely cut. We was having a conversation and he was right. He said he was leaving the what's the casino joint out here called?
Hurrah.
All right.
He
Yeah.
was leaving the Hard Rock, and he said he saw a little person. And he had a conversation with the little person, and you know what I'm saying?
I don't know where it's going. I'm just waiting.
I'll just sit here. I'll just can't
So
hold it
you know
together.
they were chopping it up, and he said it's crazy because we don't see him like that. And I never thought about this. I had two little people in my school. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to call them this because
The M word, not the M word.
Yeah, it's considered offensive midget. You know what I'm saying? But we had one that I guess you would consider a dwarf, and then we had one that was a midget, and the midget was a female.
Thicker than a bitch, huh?
I'm not going there. And the dwarf
If they
was
can only
the
see
boy,
our group
right?
chat.
So he used to ride around school on the little scooter. That's how I used to get around school. Cool little kid, man.
He can't just be cool. I just question. Go ahead.
He was a cool kid. Man.
Can I step off air? Can I not be in here?
Oh man, I promise y'all, Look. All right, so he's a cool kid, and the chick, you know what I'm saying, she had always kind of had an attitude. And I never understood why she was so mean to him. So one day they was in the hallway.
Oh God.
And she pushed him off the scooter, bro.
No fucking way. Like sent him down the aisle, like down the damn.
I was so hurt inside. I was laughing, and at the same time I felt bad because it was like, why'd you push this
How
man
bad you
like
feel?
that?
How bad you really felt? A little bit.
I asked him if he was alright.
Yeah. So we good. What's going on?
Oh God! Oh man!
Like, so you sit. So all right, this kid is on a scooter and he just making his way downtown, living fast, walking. Anyway, he's doing it, and then he just get pushed down.
He got pushed down, bro.
Like completely off. Like did the school? Well, how big was a scooter? Oh, it's a real question. I don't know. Like, did that get trampled? Like, did it break? Like, I don't understand. I don't know. It's a scooter.
Give me a napkin. I'm sweating.
Hey, so I just don't understand.
You want a tissue?
I need a napkin.
So I'm just trying to get a full understanding of it. So, you know what I'm saying? So all right, so the kid just in a hallway, you know, doing his thing, driving or scootering or scootering.
He was moving down the hallway.
Right, he was maneuvering through crowds and shit. Excuse me. Let me make my way. Excuse me. Thank you. I appreciate you. Excuse me. Did he touch her ever? Maybe she got offended. Maybe on
there
the
was
way
no
through.
words.
She was literally kind of mean to this kid, man. I don't understand why, cause he was a cool kid, man. Like you know what I'm saying?
Which one was the dwarf?
The boy.
Oh, okay. So maybe she was mad or something.
I don't know.
Is that a thing?
Did she get in trouble? Like what happened with this?
Yeah,
Like,
there had to be more to happen after that.
Nothing.
They didn't.
The day went on.
Did you help him?
Huh?
Did you help him up?
I asked him if he was alright. He got up on his own.
He got a damn.
I mean, they people just like if I get pushed down, I get up too.
Did you help him on the scooter?
No.
Y'all had to do something more for this kid.
No.
Damn, that probably made a long ass day.
I ain't seen this kid since.
We got short day.
Damn.
Wow.
I'm not participating.
All right.
I'm not.
So, going back into the conversation that they had, there is a whole community of little people in not Clearwater, but St. Pete.
Oh, you don't know?
Oh shit.
I had no idea, but we talked about it. And he said, "Why do you think it is that you don't see them around like that?"
Because they got the community.
They have a community, but why? Why do you think they have a community?
People like her who pushes them down.
They're afraid of
Judgment.
bigger people, judgment, and the possibility of getting kidnapped.
Kidnapped?
I'm dead serious.
Please, God.
Why are you laughing like that? I'm being serious right now. Yes.
I just never thought about that as a thing.
Why Steve act like he ain't never thought about it?
You ever seen?
I'm sorry.
Have you ever seen Willow?
No. Where are you going with this?
No, it's a movie called Willow, and they're like wizards and things like that. And Willow was like a small person, and one of his best friends was a guy named Matt Morgan, and he was bigger, like a regular size human being. Has anyone ever seen Willow? Can we get show in?
Of course we know Willow.
I don't think I've seen it.
I've never seen this.
Willow is a small person. Check it out. It's a real classic movie. I fuck with it. I fuck with heavy. And it was like they had a community of little people named like wizards. But neither here nor there. I didn't know there was a little community. Where's this located?
What? I don't know. Like, nah, bro.
Steve will be king in that bitch.
Find me that
I
village.
will,
Sir.
I would love to go and like, you know what I'm saying, do like an interview with them. And just, no, seriously, ask
I'm not
them.
laughing them.
Ask,
The kidnapping shit fucked me up, man. I'm sorry.
I would like to go like interview them and ask them about like day-to-day life and things like that. So if y'all are down, that's something I think we should do.
Man, you run. I'm not running down. For I'm not the biggest. They might think I'm just. I might end up stuck there.
Yeah,
What if they don't let me
Steve
out?
asked for blend straight in.
What if they don't let me out? What if, all right, cool,
Sir,
it's nice to meet
sir,
y'all.
you can't leave.
What if it's like, hey, cool, it's nice to meet y'all? Like, no,
They just gonna be like, it's a taller one of us.
No. You're just a taller one of us, sir.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying, but I'll be cool with it though. Cause I fuck. Hey,
You would
listen.
thrive. You would thrive.
Hey, I got a thing for little people. I can't front. I got fetish.
They
You know I got
had
fetishes.
them two little people strippers in Vegas.
Steve
They
knows.
would have got all my money.
Steve knows.
They would have got all my little money.
Anytime there's a little person stripping or doing something thotty
Gotta show 'em a
on IG,
little-
we
you
send
gotta-
them to Steve.
You gotta show them a little extra love. The thing is, I'm not sure if it's true, But I heard that little people were like they come from pre-cum.
What?
Right. Like they weren't the full nut. Like you try to pull out or something like that, so a little drizzled in.
All right, so.
Oh my bad.
Man, y'all stop trying to kidnap little people.
But the kidnap shit was wild. If y'all trying to kidnap, imagine being a grown ass man. Like, bitch, I'm a grown ass man.
With a deep voice and everything.
They
Like, don't
push you
kidnap
in-
me.
They strap you in a car seat and shit. That shit was crazy. You're a grown ass man. You fucking you 45 and you getting strapped the fuck in.
You got
and you
gray
trying
hair
to
and shit.
looking like
It's not me.
that's just man.
I've never considered a little person being kidnapped as a thing, but I get it.
Feet
You
just
know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
something that they're actually afraid of.
feet just dangling and shit in the air, being dragged away. What they do with them? What they gonna do with them? What they gonna do with the little people? I don't know. I'm just saying, like, what you gonna put them in your garden? They're gnomes now. Like, what do you do with the little people? I'm confused. Like, what are you doing with the little people to where they're kidnapped?
I'm about to jump button this shit.
Do you put their ass in a fucking?
All right, so
Are they circus? Do they get put in circuses and shopped around town? Anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I really hope that's not a thing.
I hope it's not
I
neither.
hope that's not a
Protect the
real
little
fear.
people in the village.
If y'all like, that's crazy. If that's going on, that is crazy. So I'm hoping that's not a thing.
But if it is, and you know where it is, get me that village.
Please let people know, because that's crazy. So this week, you know, I went through a rough rock this week.
Oh no.
And since I've been here, my military experience has been one of the worst I've ever had. So I'm on convalescent leave, right? I go get my W-2. I know I have to do my taxes. Tax season's up. I want to get it knocked out early. You know, I'm leaving soon, so I went to do that. I go in, and there's like, you've been getting combat pay. I said, for what? I've been here all year. There's like, well, you getting paid all 2020. So I go to work the next day, and I talk to admin. They make some calls, and they're like, yeah, he been getting combat pay and imminent duty or imminent danger pay. So already in my head, all this stuff is adding up.
So they're saying you weren't supposed to be getting it.
I wasn't supposed to.
Did you
'cause he
know
was
you
here.
were getting it?
No. So when you look at an LES, in the bottom there's a section that shows you what's, you know what I'm saying, your deductions and everything, right? So I'm like, okay, it's not in there. A couple other people look at it like, nah, it's not in there.
Mm-hmm.
So federal withholdings, man. 2020. Nothing was taken out. So federal
So
taxes.
you kept everything, or however you was
I
getting
got
paid.
paid everything, right?
Is that normal for combat? Like, if you were
If you
in
go
combat,
into
you
a
don't get
combat
fed?
zone, you know what I'm saying? They don't tax you.
Okay, so I see what's happening. Damn.
Right. So I came back from a combat zone, and they were supposed to turn it off. I
Never
did
turned it
everything
off.
I was supposed to do, but the paperwork didn't get to who it was supposed to get to, and my shit just been going. So this is the thing about the military. A lot of people don't know. When this happens, you're not getting them. They will reach in
Oh, they
and
will
take
just-
that
yeah.
money,
Yeah.
and you know what I'm saying. It's not like, oh, you know, we feel sorry for you.
We'll do it
you
over
know.
time or nothing like that.
Man.
That's us. We want it. It's gone.
I went home, I called my aunt, and I broke down. Like, you know, there's a couple things that hurt a man, and that, like, when someone mess with your money, that's
Yeah.
one of the things that hurt a man.
Yeah, I know.
And for something that's not even your fault, because you did everything you were supposed to do, but somebody else fucked up,
Right.
and you still got to pay. That sucks, man.
That's very unfortunate, bro. I'm sorry to hear that shit.
And man, I appreciate it. So they're trying to work some stuff out. We'll see how it go. But yeah, man, that's type of stuff. That's type of stuff that drive people to do crazy shit. I'm not
You're
one
not
of those
about to go do
people.
nothing
I'm
crazy. He about to be
smart.
out here T-Rex.
I'm
Right.
okay. You know what I'm saying? Nothing like that. But I'm saying, like, that's why when you work in certain environments, you need to take care of your people. Because there are people out there that's suffering like that, and they're in worse situations, and they go through it.
Yeah,
So,
God forbid you had kids or you was living check to check or some shit and this happened.
right.
That would have
Luckily,
put you on
I'm
your
single,
ass.
no kids, nothing like
Yeah.
that, so I'm good.
Do you remember that time you was 23 and you went to a strip club and you had 2K? And
Don't
then
you wish?
just-
Don't do it to him, Steve.
Oh, never mind. Okay,
I'm
all right.
sorry.
Back to
Touche.
That's too soon, Steve.
Touche. You know what I'm saying? Please, y'all, start taking your finances seriously.
Yeah.
Start watching out for stuff like that, because rainy days do come, and I'm still blessed, and I'm thanking God, but stuff does happen. So make sure you're taking care of your finances. Put that before everything else, please.
Yeah, but seriously, I do hope that they can do something for you, and it's not they don't continue
in a fair way. Even though we understand you gotta repay it, but
they're gonna take care of it, man.
Good. I hope it's not a continual onslaught of reaching in pockets.
yeah, you get no checks for 6 months, kind of bullshit, or some kind of bureaucratic nonsense. I can say it.
I hope nothing like that happens. So,
now we're gonna get you paid. One way or another, I'm gonna make sure you get paid.
all right. So our next segment. So give us a second. We'll be right back for the last segment of our show. We'll be right back. What's up, everybody? This is the segment of the show that we call Taking Shots. I would like to direct my shots at Mr. Kevin Samuel's audience that calls in and asks him stupid questions. I don't know why y'all love being embarrassed so much. I heard a clip today. Dude called and asked him why females ain't choosing him. And Kevin just went in. He asked him how much he weighed. He said, I'm like 285. He asked him his height. He was like, I'm 5'10". He was like, so you a fat nigga. And the shit was funny to me because he was just being honest. Like, you could tell the measurements. So Buddy felt some type of way. Then he went to ask him about his penis size. And Buddy was like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really there yet. And, what you bring to the table when you talking to females. Females, you know what you bring to the table when you talking to men. I don't know why y'all feel like y'all have to call somebody to get their perspective on you. Just talk to somebody that you can talk to, like that's in your ballpark or your field. If you're reaching outside of it, cool. I hope it work out for you. If it's not, stop reaching outside and just mess with people on your plane and your level. So shout out to Mr. Kevin Samuels. Thank you for serving up justice. I love watching it. I'm going to keep watching it. And for his audience, I hope y'all stop embarrassing yourselves. This shot's for you. Thank y'all for coming. Make sure that you come again. Make sure that you keep tuning in. Shout out to my boys Steve and Mike. Make sure that y'all follow the Pour Up. Make sure that you follow Shifted Vision Media. And make sure that you follow me at Griot88 on Twitter and IG. Thank y'all. And I be knowing that y'all mad as fuck. On past L's, just give it up and nip and tuck. No ifs, no buts. It's time to go. It's time to go. Just take a stand. It's time to go. It's time to go. Just take a stand. It's time to go.